Summer vacation is starting tomorrow and Selene is devastated to know she will not be able to spend it with Lloyd because she is called up by her father for an important event. So hesitantly Riho asks Lloyd whether he would spend the time with her. Lloyd refuses to go because he is supposed to do a part-time job in a big hotel recommended by Chrome as it will help him in his experience. Alan also comes and starts boasting that he would have loved to come with Lloyd, but he is called up by his father for a potential marriage offer, dragging Lloyd. Both Riho and Selene left in disgust. When Lloyd reaches home, Alcott and Marie are fighting each other because they wanted Lloyd to spend time with him. However, when he tells them about his part-time job in the big hotel, both of them are shocked. The moment Lloyd is about to reach the hotel, the owner senses a dangerous threat approaching. When he got to know it as the new part-time worker Chrome told him about, he is relieved. His name is Koba and he is a former leader of the Royal Guard. On the way he tells that since the hotel is getting famous, he needs more part-time workers. He also tells him about strange incidents happening where individuals are found in the state of coma. Lloyd is worried about hearing it. Koba introduces him to Kikyo. She will be Lloyd Sr. When Koba left, she tells Lloyd to start cleaning by himself as it will help in enduring hardships and build a strong relationship with the senior workers. Before she finishes, Lloyd has already cleaned. Kikyo is stunned as Lloyd cleans the ceiling. She is stunned to witness his supernatural abilities. On his way to more work, Koba explains that a special guest is arriving today. Since he is a noble, no matter how rude he is, just smile. His name is Lord Threonine. While he is gazing at the beauty of the cypress forest, he is interrupted by his secretary. Lord Threonine rudely tells him to get lost. Lloyd and Lord Threonine start to get along well as they both share the same interest in admiring the beauty of the cypress forest. Seeing Lord Threonine has gotten a liking to Lloyd. Koba is very happy. In the night, Lord Threonine is reported about the recent victims by Kikyo. She is a spy working for him, and it is suspected that illegal trend cultivation is happening around this place. Lord Threonine has gotten some info regarding a local lord who is making fortune by buying trans and selling lumber coming from it. The local lord once is looking for a marriage proposal for his daughter, and his bait to get info. Lord Threonine will use this opportunity. He also tells a trend sapling, which is also known as Demon Lord Seedling, has been stolen from a monster research laboratory. It is rumored that a traveling merchant has brought it here, and using it, the host's physical strength is vastly enhanced. After listening to the
Lord Threonine
characteristics, Kikyo tells him about Lloyd. After seeing Lloyd's interest in the forest, Lord Threonine tells Kikyo to spy on him. He gives her medicine and tells her to either rub or mix it in his food, and with it the trend will expel from his body. While Lloyd is cutting vegetables, Kikyo gives him tea mixed with the medicine, but before Lloyd drinks, Koba enters and tells Lloyd to get some rest. Seeing Kikyo is just slacking off and drinking tea, he takes it from her and drinks it, but the taste was
the next day,
very weird since her plan has been ruined. Kikyo escapes before Koba catches her. The next day, Riho has come to the hotel to spend the vacation. She asks for a massage service. After a few minutes, Lloyd comes. Riho is surprised and understands this was the work Lloyd was talking about. As requested, Lloyd is ready to do the massage, but Riho is panicking and tells him to get a girl. Selene is with her father. She doesn't know where they are going. They arrive at the same hotel where Lloyd is working. When
she is devastated.
She got to know her father has arranged a meeting for her marriage with Alan. She is devastated. She tells him that there is someone she loves, but her father tells her to come along and think of it as a practice. In the meeting, Lord Threonine tells them his son would be coming very shortly, is ready to eliminate Alan. She has ordered some bombs too. She doesn't want anyone to interrupt her destiny with Lloyd. As the door opens holding a fork, she attacks, but on seeing it's Lloyd, she hugs him and takes him away. In a storeroom before Selene does anything to him, Riho comes and stops her. Selene asks the reason Lloyd showed up instead of Alan. Lloyd tells that while bathing in the outdoor bath, Alan was found unconscious. They took him to the infirmary, and apparently Lord Threonine asks him to act as his son, and while Lloyd was getting ready, Riho was working to cover up his working duties. As Selene got to know about the incidents that are happening, she suggests Lloyd investigate the area by
Lloyd
disguising themselves as a couple on a date, and this way it will be easier to find the culprit Lloyd.
And it was
liked the idea and agrees. While they were outside making a plan, Shoma arrives with a package of bombs, and it was Selene who ordered it. Sensing a scary strength from him, Riho is worried. Lloyd tells them that this is Shoma from Kunlun village. Like him, he is like a big brother to him. Shoma has another job to do, so he left, leaving the package with Riho to handle. Selene runs with Lloyd for their date. While they were boating, Kikyo is spying on him and waiting for an opportunity to give the medicine.
Tells Lloyd that she wants to give him a
when
massage.
Selene goes to bring drinks, Hikyo comes and tells Lloyd that she wants to give him a massage. Lloyd agrees because he wants to learn it too, as he was earlier rejected by Riho. Seeing there is no visible presence of Trent, she thinks that it must be there. As she tries to check, Selene attacks her. Sensing she is a danger, Kikyo retreats. Seeing he is already oiled, Selene tells Lloyd to go to the hot spring, but hides the fact it is a mixed bath. Lloyd agrees and goes there while he is enjoying it. Soon everyone starts to enter it. Lloyd is very embarrassed. Nina tells them the reason she and Philo are here is that they were appointed by the Azami Kingdom to investigate the incidents happening here related to Trans. She also tells them about a seedling that was stolen. Alka knows about it, and beware them. If they don't do anything fast, the Trent will soon take over this place. Lloyd is worried, knowing these are the Triants that grow near Kunlun village. Sensing someone is spying on them, grabbing whatever is near her, Philo throws Alka towards it. It is Kikyo Monoki. Lord Trianine's secretary comes. Kikyo is shocked to see his legs are infested by a Trent. Kikyo finally understands it was the secretary all along, not Lloyd, but by this time her leg is wrapped by the roots. He starts to transform and tells that after being abused by Lord Trianine all these years, he decided to take his revenge. As Monoki is about to attack her, Lloyd arrives. He asks the reason why Monoki is wearing a costume. Thinking he is making fun of him, Monoki uses to transform into the demon lord of trees and spawns more trees. As one of the trans attacks Lloyd kicks at Monoki with his new transformation, attacks the hotel to gain more power. Everyone is alerted, seeing him coming in the hotel. Lord Trianine is shocked to know that it was his secretary, who was in his name illegally trading trans with Selene's father. Just then, to take revenge, Monoki attacks Lord Trianine, but just in time Selene and Philo arrive. Philo kicks Monoki because he is nullifying their magic attacks. Philo and Nina are caught by Monoki, and to free them, Alan and Riho start throwing the bombs which Selene ordered earlier. After they are freed, Riho and Nina freeze him, but he is still able to attack them because his core is still alive due to the weakening of the building. A concrete block is about Fallon's lane, but just in time her father saves him, but unfortunately he gets stuck under it. Selene tries to save him, but more concrete blocks are falling. Fortunately Lloyd arrives and saves them. Lloyd finally understands that it was not a costume but a real monster, so to defeat him Marie tells Lloyd to attack his core. Seeing a monster in front, Lloyd is a bit nervous. He dodges every spike and takes out the core after he crushes it. Monoki is turned back to normal. Lloyd is happy because it's the first time he has defeated a monster in the forest. Alka is trapped in a magic circle by Shoma. It is revealed that it was he who delivered the demon lord saplings to Monoki. Alka is very angry, but before she does anything, Shoma leaves. The next day everyone goes back to their home. The next day Shoma brings a cadet from Azami Academy to the mysterious man we saw earlier. After a man stole her love, she wants to take revenge, so the old man tells
Shoma brings a cadet from
Shoma to give the medicines to her. One of them is the Trent medicine and the other is Abaddon's medicine. Without wasting any time, the girl consumes both medicines simultaneously. Soon after consuming it, she is transforming and is feeling a huge rush of power inside her. The next day, in the morning, after the king's request, Lloyd and his classmates are given a mission to defeat a monster in the nearby dungeon. In the castle, the colonel tells everyone the location of the giant snake, and in case of
Lloyd and his classmates
danger alongside her, the army will also be present near the dungeon. On the other side, we see the mysterious man is planning to kill the giant snake by himself. Due to some reason, Alka knew what the mysterious man is plotting, so knowing there is a dungeon nearby, taking Marie with her, she took off outside the dungeon. Lloyd with others enters the dungeon, but hearing a huge noise, Lloyd runs toward it. The noise came after Alka and Marie broke through the ceiling. Alka proceeds by breaking the walls
Lloyd with others enters
After
the dungeon.
entering one of the rooms, Marie is shocked to see Mycona surrounded by the Trent. Seeing Marie, Mycona is pleased. Marie asks how she ended up here. Mycona explains that she wants to take revenge after someone stole her love. Maria is shocked to know the person that stole her love is Lloyd. Mycona is angry with Lloyd because she saw him living in Marie's house. Marie asks Mycona the name of her love, but she refuses to answer because Mycona is too shy to tell it, so she raps Marie using the tentacles. Marie is starting to get scared. Just then Lloyd makes his entry, seeing
Marie asks Mycona
Lloyd.
the name of her
Mycona
love,
is excited and
she
transforms. She starts attacking
Mycona
him,
is
but
too shy
Lloyd
to
is
tell it,
easily able to defend with
She
her
wraps
boosted
Marie
power.
using the
She
tentacle.
kicks and drags
Marie
Lloyd
is
by the
starting to get
wall,
scared.
but Lloyd easily
Just
throws
then,
her away
Lloyd
while
makes his
she is
entry.
attacking Lloyd. Seelane,
Seeing
Riho,
Lloyd,
and Philo
Mycona
enter the
is
room.
excited and
Seeing an
transforms.
opportunity,
She
Mycona
starts
attacks
attacking
them,
him,
but
Lloyd
Lloyd
is easily
defends
able to
them
defend.
and took the hit. Mycona
With her
laughs
boosted
because
power,
he took
she
the hit.
kicks and
In
drags
return
Lloyd
to
by the
save his
wall.
pathetic friends, Lloyd
Lloyd
gets
easily
angry.
throws her away.
After hearing this, he
While she
tells
is
that
attacking
because
Lloyd,
of them, he is
Selene,
able to
Riho, and Philo
come
enter
this
the room.
far. They get into
Seeing
an
an
intense
opportunity,
battle. After
Mycona
freeing
attacks
Marie
them.
from the
But Lloyd
tentacles, the
defends
floor
them and took the hit.
collapses and everyone falls
Mycona
as
laughs
Mycona
because he took the
attacks
hit in
Lloyd
return to
using the
save his pathetic
tentacles,
friends.
grabbing them. Lloyd spins
Lloyd
and
gets
throws her
angry
away
after
due
hearing
to a
this.
lot of noise.
He
The
tells that
giant
because of
snake
them,
is
he
awakened.
is able to come
Seeing the
this
fight,
far.
he congratulates
They get
Lloyd,
into an
but
intense
Lloyd doesn't
battle.
remember him.
After
He
freeing Marie from
introduces
the
himself
tentacles,
as
the floor
Vitra. He is the
collapses and
guardian
everyone falls.
beast who serves
As
Kunlun.
Mycona
He
attacks
also
Lloyd using
protects
the
the
tentacles,
magical
grabbing
seals
them, Lloyd
along with
spins and throws her
maintaining
away.
Alka's powers, but
Due
he
to
is
a lot of
angry
noise, the giant snake is
because
awakened.
with the help of
Seeing the fight,
Excalibur,
he
Alka uses
congratulates
his skin
Lloyd.
to make an apron
Lloyd
and other
doesn't remember
useless
him.
stuff, and after he protests
introduces
against
himself
the
as
abuse
Vitra.
she throws him
He is
here,
the
Marie
guardian beast
wonders
who
who gave
serves
the
Kunlun.
trend to
He also
Mycona. The
protects
old
the magical
mysterious
seals along
man
with
makes his
maintaining Alka's
appearance
powers.
and tells that it was him
But
who
he is
gave the
angry
trend.
because,
Alka
with the
also
help
makes
of
her
Excalibur,
appearance, and
Alka
we got to
uses
know
his
the
skin
old
to make an
man's
apron
name
and other
is so
useless
using
stuff.
the opportunity,
And
so
after he
gets on
protests
top of
against the
Vitra.
abuse,
He takes
she
out the
throws him
core
here.
and crushes
Marie
it. He
wonders who
starts
gave the trend to
laughing
Mycona.
because since Vitra is
The
gone
old
now,
mysterious man makes his appearance and
Alka's
tells that it
power
was him
is
who gave
little
the
to
trend.
none. Angry Alka
Alka
attacks
also
him,
makes
so
her
is
appearance, and we
confused
got to
and
know the
asks
old
how
man's
is
name
this
is
even
so.
possible. Even
Using
Alka
the
doesn't know the
opportunity, so
reason.
gets
The
on top of
reason
Vitra.
Alka can use her
He takes out
power
the
is
core
that
and
even though
crushes
Vitra's main body
starts
is gone,
laughing because
Vitra
since
is
Vitra
still
is gone
alive
now,
inside the
Alka's
belt.
power is little
Selene
to
is
none.
wearing after Alka made it
Angry
from his
Alka
scale.
attacks him.
Some part of his
So is
spirit is
confused and
living
asks how is
inside
this
it.
even
Seeing his
possible.
plan has
Even
failed
Alka doesn't
before
know the
retreating, so warns Alka
The reason Alka
that
can
he is
use her
going
power
to
is that even
unseal
though Vitra's
Kunlun's
main body
barrier
is gone,
and release the
Vitra is
last
still
dungeon
alive inside
soon.
the belt Selene is wearing.
Dungeon starts
After
to
Alka made
collapse,
it from
and
the
with
scale,
no way to
some part of
escape
his
through
spirit is
normal
living
means
inside.
everyone escapes with the
Seeing
help
his
of
plan has
Alka's
failed,
crystal.
before
In Mary's
retreating,
home,
so
Alka
warns
tells
Alka that he is
everyone
going to
that she will
unseal
be
Kunlun's
taking
barrier
everyone
and
to the
release the last
Kunlun
dungeon.
village. Consider
Soon the
liking
dungeon
and
starts to
subscribing this
collapse,
channel.
and with
If
no
you
way to
enjoyed the
escape through
recap,
normal
have a
means,
wonderful day
everyone
ahead.
escapes with the help of Alka's